over Sunday? I mean, what were you seeing yesterday?
Just typical coverage that our defense plays. Took advantage of it. Lamar made a nice deep ball catch. Kenny Johnson made a great diving catch on a go ball. So it's starting to click with the young guys. Our young receiver core looks really good, so complete a couple of those deep ones.
We keep hearing about that, how you guys have this really deep young receiver core. I mean, what makes them individually so special?
I think they're all talented. I mean, Coach Underwood, Coach Signetti, they did one hell of a job recruiting that class. And great ball skills, speed, and just like playmaking ability. Like I've seen all four of them like go up and get a ball that most guys can't. I've seen all four of those guys run routes that look like, Kanate running them, Bob running them, Dede running them. So it's a talented group. And I get to run with those guys all the time in team settings. So they're a great group of guys.
How would you say your level of confidence is with the new offense, which probably isn't that new anymore since you've been here for a while?
Definitely like 100 times better than spring. Spring I only had like 2 months to really learn the offense as much as I could. So there were definitely some gaps in what I knew. But like after having the whole summer, practicing with the team and just grinding in the office, like I feel so much more comfortable and I feel like I'm getting the ball out early, making the right calls, I'm seeing it well. The coaches have just told me it just looks more fluid when I'm out there, so yeah.
What's Phil been like as a teammate, both on the field and in the film room and just off the field when you guys are kind of just being normal?
Yeah, no, Phil's a great guy. 6 years doing this, so like he's not new to the routine and all that. So he's a great teammate. Everybody loves him. Everybody has good things to say about him, and from the quarterback room, like we all look up to him because he's the older guy. So he's a great guy. I like Phil as a teammate, as a person, as a player. So
safe to say he's been pretty helpful when it comes to learning the playbook too.
Yeah, for sure. He knows it, right? So he's been good with helping me out, and obviously everybody on the staff. Like Eli's been great with helping me out on doing that. Coach Signetti's been great. Pete, and then Derek, our new GA. Like he's learning too, but he's picking it up fast. So we're all like collectively as a group working together and learning. So
We've talked about the wide receivers, but what do you expect the tight ends to look like in this offense this year?
We have a great tight end room. I came from Penn State where we had, like most people consider tight end U, and like our guys are right up there with those guys. They're gonna have a big year. We have depth too. Like that's our biggest asset at tight end. We have depth, and I just expect everything from those guys. Second year in the offense, they get to know it better, just like the receivers, the running backs, the O-line. I definitely feel like our offense as a whole, and specifically the tight end room, they're just elevating every day.
When you watch Carter run routes, is it hard to believe he came here as a defensive tackle?
When I first heard that story, I was like, there's no way he came in as a D tackle. But for him to have been a D tackle and move the way he does, it's spectacular, you know what I mean? He's a great player, great ball skills. And still, you tell yourself this guy played D tackle, it's crazy, yeah.
Malcolm coming in as the new guy in the room, though, how quickly has he kind of gotten integrated with you guys?
Great, old head, super funny, great personality. Me and Malcolm are pretty close, so he brings the experience and the knowledge of the game that a lot of young guys don't have. So when he's in there, he might not know everything about the playbook, every little detail, but if you tell him to do something, he'll do it because he's had the experience of doing it. Huge catch radius, probably the biggest on the team. So you just throw it up to him and he'll go get it, that's for sure.
The cornerback room is probably the most experienced on the team. What's it like to go to battle against those guys every day in practice? I'm sure they like to talk a lot and try to get in your head a little bit. What's it like to go against them?
Yeah, their best asset is trash talking, that's for sure. But they're physical corners, so especially for our young guys, I feel like that's the best part for them, because not a lot of teams are going to play us as physical as our guys are in practice. So it's great practice for them to learn how to get off press, how to stack properly on go routes, how to get off a speed turn, all that stuff's good. But that room is really talented. And every time, whether it's the 1 deep, the 2 deep, or the 3 deep, our receivers go at it. And when you watch us do deep ball drill and one-on-ones, it's a competitive period, and it's good stuff.
You could have gone a lot of places we decided to transfer. What brought you to Pitt, even though Phil was going to be here too?
I mean, a lot of factors. Pitt recruited me in high school, so obviously I had all the knowledge I needed about this place. I think what really sold me was Coach Frank Signetti's offense. Kenny Pickett being here the year before, or 2 years before, and just like where this offense could go. I saw what he did with Phil at BC, and I saw the potential to do it here with the guys that we have. So, and with Pitt being in Pittsburgh, I mean, coming from State College where there was like nothing, it's just a college town, and now being in the city, like me and my girlfriend, we just absolutely love the city. So, I'm super happy with my decision. I wouldn't change it, wouldn't do anything different. So, super happy to be here. Yep.
Anything final? How'd you shoot in the golf outing a couple weekends ago?
So I got my first eagle ever. That was crazy.
I did see that. Yeah, you had the closest to the pin on that hole or something,
yeah,
right?
I hit my 3-wood, like 245, little fade, rolled onto the green, then hit like a 25-foot putt. But then after that, it was all mediocre. You know,
man.
Bogey golf, double bogey. Good thing it was a scramble because it could have gotten ugly. But I played with 3 really great guys, so I had a blast. It was fun.